Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a new episode of Friday Night Mayhem. And we start off this week of Mayhem with a title match. The Ruined title match. The Ruined Championship is on the line here tonight. The new mid-card title that I introduced last week. We know what happened. Zack Adams, Wilbur Ortega, and Nathan Thunder, all three interrupted me. So I said to them, this week you're going to fight for the title because you all are hot for the title. So here it is. So and the first one walking out is Zack Adams. Zack Adams, very brutal style wrestler. You know, the most famous what he has done was thrown Gozaru off the Hell in the Cell into the crowd, onto the barricade, so to say. That was the most extreme, most brutal thing I have seen, and still to this day, he is the most looked guy here at Mayhem, or as previous on Crash Course every Tuesday night. Don't forget that. But as I said, he's most brutal, most extreme. So I think this title would fit him. How the title looks, and maybe he will have a great title reign if he wins here tonight. But also his opponent is not someone to look over. It's Wilbur Ortega. He is how it's called. He beat Paprika, the Mayhem champion, last week in a singles match. I was surprised, but maybe Paprika, the age getting to him, or because just the ring rust, because he didn't fight. But as I said, Wilbur Ortega walking out here right now. He's new, he's full of power, he wants to win this Ruined Championship and take it home with him. But also, that's not the last opponent. We have also Nathan Thunder. He currently is all alone. He split from AOD, doesn't want to go under the leadership of Trevor Dennis. So he went away, interrupted me while I introduced a new title, and now is here tonight in the title match. So it's a triple threat. Everything goes. Everything goes. There is no... Oh, that's how it's called. That's too easy, the count out or whatever. It's a triple threat match. So use whatever. Be as brutal as you want, Zack Adams, Wilbur Ortega. Do whatever you want. And Nathan Thunder, of course, show that you don't need AOD. And here in the ring, Wilbur Ortega, the next one should be walking out, Nathan Thunder. Then we start off this Mayhem with the title match. We have also a CTC Redemption match for those people for the woman who unfortunately didn't make it the first time they tried for the match, but now have the redemption. You can try again. It's Lorelei, it's Smokey Davidson, and it's Eve Heron. Those three will fight for the redemption for the, I think it's the second spot of the capture the case of the Money in the Bank for the people who doesn't know. But here Nathan Thunder walking out here is ready. He wants the title here tonight to win. Oh, what's that? Trevor Dennis attacking him from behind. He a kick to the back of the head, another one to the jaw, and now taking him down with the double axe handle. What is Trevor Dennis doing? He's picking him up for how it looks like goes to the... Don't do it! By God! Onto the apron, the hardest part of the ring. Nathan Thunder was taken out by Trevor Dennis. I cannot believe it. So, well, now let's just move on with a normal one-on-one match for the title. I'm sorry, Nathan Thunder. It's Wilbur Ortega against Zack Adams. Those two will fight currently for the title here tonight. One of them will walk out as the Ruined Champion, as the new Ruined Champion. So, hopefully nothing else happens, because Trevor Dennis... I didn't thought that Trevor Dennis would be so angry still of the split of the AOD. I don't know what to say. Don't know what to say. Maybe next week. I have to see. I have to see what to do with Trevor Dennis and Nathan Thunder. But for now, let's concentrate on this match, the Ruin Championship match between Wilbur Ortega and Zack Adams. Because now it's not a triple threat, it's a normal match. But here Wilbur Ortega with the headlock, just stretching out the head and the head and the neck, and now slamming the arm down, going to the corner. Wants to jump on Zack Adams. Zack Adams doesn't look good till now, and a flying headbutt. Okay, that was strange. I don't know what it is. Maybe some camera glitching or whatever it is. But here Wilbur Ortega tries to grab. No, Zack Adams counters and clotheslines him over the top rope. But that's not enough for Wilbur. He gets straight back into it, kicks the guts of Zack Adams, turns him around, and for a German suplex. What a beautiful maneuver. But Zack Adams gets quickly up, grabs him, and throws him into the corner. But the knees got up by Wilbur. But he was too so low. Zack Adams again gets the upper hand with a beautiful combo and the back breaker there. And now just waiting for his opponent and slamming him back down face first onto the mat. Hits the guts and a beautiful stun gun turning into the Dragon Sleeper. But we saw the feet were on the rope, so it's a rope break. It's a normal match. It's not a triple threat. Because Nathan Thunder was taken out by Trevor Dennis here tonight, right before his match. And now Zack Adams gets up and picks up Wilbur and throws him into the corner. Goes for the pin. Will it be enough? I don't think so. It's just a one. Yes, it's just a one. That's not enough. You have to put more offense into this match to win here tonight. What a beautiful rib breaker here by Zack Adams. Waiting for his Wilbur to get up, but the knee gets caught into the face by Zack Adams, and Wilbur has to get out, take a breather on the outside. Zack Adams gets to the top rope. That's a far jump. He jumps. By God, the accidentally hits off the back of the head of Wilbur. I didn't believe it, but he still hit the knee to the side of the head. It's a one count on the outside. They have to be careful. Double count out. Or just be counted out. It's a 3 count already. A beautiful hand-locked suplex by Zack Adams. A 4 count there is. And now Zack Adams jumps with the knee onto the chest. And now the kicks. We know those kicks. They are famous for him. Famous for Randy Orton. Just kicking away onto the body, doing more damage, more and more. It's just 6 count already. They have to be careful out there. They get further and further up to the metal ramp there. Zack Adams runs inside. Wilbur still dazed. It's an 8 count. 8 count. Wilbur runs in. It's a 9. Wilbur could be counted, but it's not. He gets inside last second, grabs Zack Adams. Zack Adams thought it would be over, celebrated already in the corner there. But it's still not over. Wilbur, what is he planning to do? Grabs Zack Adams and a beautiful slap over the neck, over the, how it's called, the chest. Zack Adams picks up Wilbur for the, no, it's not a power bomb. Wilbur with a few punches gets out of it, and a beautiful big boot there by Wilbur. He picks him up for a falling powerbomb. Wilbur goes for the pin. It could be over. It's a 1. It's a 2. It's not a 3. Not a 3. Wilbur almost won the title here tonight, but no, it's not. Now with the comeback here. And 2 clothesline ducks under Zack Adams clothesline, and then counters with a super kick to the head. Or a thrust kick, if you want to say it this way. And now wanted to turn him around, but doesn't. Zack Adams counters and throws him into the ropes, and it misses the knee, unfortunately. Misses the knee, grabs again Wilbur, throws him again into the ropes, but the second knee hits. The second knee hits over the face, over the nose, and again the stun gun into the Dragon Sleeper. But again we saw the right foot, I believe, hit the rope there, so the ref had to break it up, rope break, and what a clothesline! Clothesline of Zack Adams! I cannot believe it! What was that for a clothesline? And now just hitting away on his opponent, punch after punch. Just keep going. He calls him up for his powerbomb, so it looks like. Will it go through? He puts him in, picks him up, and it's one powerbomb. It's another powerbomb. It's a whole symphony of powerbombs. 3 powerbombs. He goes for the pin. It could be over. It's a 1. It's a 2. It's not over. It's not over. Wilbur gets out of it. Last second. 2.222. Whatever. I thought again there would be the powerbomb, but no. Wilbur gets out of it with a clothesline. Throws Zack Adams over the top rope. Kicks him into the head while going to the outside. And down a few punches and jumps onto him with the cannonball. What a beautiful maneuver here. And a beautiful big boot throws Zack Adams to the other side, to the stairs, so to say. And now just hitting away on the back, but Zack Adams counters it, hits him with a right hook. What a right hook, threw him against the table, and now throws him to the barricade just to do more and more damage. And what is he planning to do? Taunting Wilbur. Wilbur slowly gets up, he doesn't let him taunt. What is he planning to do? A spear through the barricade! It's an 8 count! Through the barricade! They're both on the ground! They are both on the ground. It's a 9 count. We see Wilbur on the ground not moving. Zack Adams slightly moving. But it's a 9 count. I don't believe. Yes, it is. It's a 10. It's a 10. We don't have a champion. Zack Adams and Wilbur Ortega got counted out. Double count out. We don't have a ruined champion. I cannot believe. I wanted to crown the new champion here tonight. What is this? I don't want even to curse on my show, but I'm sorry. What is this? Why you do this to me? Now I have to think of something else. Let's just continue with this show here. Here we see Richard Duke, my protege, walking here out, the Ignite champion. He's going against Andy Dominguez. I'm sorry if I say the name wrong, real sorry, but I will call you Andy. Andy is in the captured case, like myself, like Trevor Dennis, like I think Sean DeMiller, is it him? I don't know. Many others are in this match, so be ready for it, for the capture the case. Only one will walk out with this case in hand. Well, what else there is to talk about? Alright, here the Ignite champion, the Richard Duke. We know Max Zane and Richard Duke with this feud, with this annoyance, I would even say. Both of them costing each other the matches, just going on and on and on. With how it's called, with the disturbance, Richard Duke slaps the opponent, slaps Cedric Kovac, so Max Zane loses. Max Zane interrupts the match to help out Austin Zero, and so how it's called. So did Richard Duke lose. They all go back and forth. Hopefully, finally nothing happens here tonight. I booked them both for a match, so maybe nothing happens. Maybe something happens. I don't know. I cannot say. But here, how I said, the opponent of Richard Duke should be an easy one. Andy Dominguez. I'm sorry if I spell the name still wrong. Say the name still wrong. I'm sorry, but I'll try my best. Then I would say it should be an easy match for my champion Richard Duke, the Ignite champion. I still have to think what to do with the Ruined Championship, because I really don't know what to do. I thought we would here tonight have have finally a new champion, new ruined champion, the first ever ruined champion. But first Nathan gets attacked. The first one who attacks, not attacks. The first Nathan. I'm sorry, I'm stuttering my words right now. Nathan got attacked by Trevor Dennis, got taken out, and now the double count out by Zack Adams Zack Adams costed himself. I don't know if it was planned, if he wanted to go through the barricade. But let's continue with this match here. Andy tries to get upper hand, but Richard Duke not fast enough for Andy. Andy with the knee to the face runs the rope, and now jumping up with the knees to the face. By God. And now again doing the same move, but now misses. Richard Duke gets out of the way and hits the knee of himself to the face of Andy. But Andy with a jawbreaker counters back. And what a beautiful sling blade. We saw that move many times, sling blade into the drop kick. It's a beautiful move, but many people use it. It's nothing special anymore, with beautiful kicks by Andy and into the cross face. I don't think Richard Duke will tap out, as you see, rolls him around, kick to the guts, throws him into the corner, runs up and just bounces off of Andy. With a forearm to the head, but Andy caught the hand of Richard. Richard ducks under the roundhouse springboard and now twists the neck of Richard. Andy tries to get slowly the upper hand, but Richard Duke again fast enough, but not fast enough. He's fast enough to counter one move, but not fast enough to hit another move of himself. Andy with a beautiful ripcord high knee to the face. But Richard again counters. What is he planning to letting Andy roll out of the ring, jumps up, and a beautiful suicide dive by Richard Duke there. Counters one move but gets caught with another. The knees of Andy and a beautiful sidekick by Richard Duke, not faced. Wheelbarrow bulldog by Richard Duke. What is he planning to do? Trying to stomp it. Andy rolls out of the way and throws Richard back inside. Andy slowly getting inside of the ring, planning on his next maneuver, but gets hit in the guts with a beautiful combo there. And now, not a neck break, it's just a forearm to the back of the head. Tries to stomp in, misses the super kick because Andy jumped over him. And now a beautiful skull crushing finale. He goes for the pin. 1, 2. It's not over. Andy not giving up that easily. And now, what again? No, it's not. I thought it would be again the skull crushing finale by Richard Duke, but he counters it and throws Richard into the ropes, running up, and a beautiful super kick to the head. Will he go? Yes, he goes for the pin. It's a 1, it's a 2, it's not a 3. It's not a 3. Richard Duke is the champion, of course. It's not a 3. It's my protege. He has to win here tonight. A beautiful pop rocks, or yeah, I think it's a pop rocks by Richard Duke. Picks up Andy. Will we see it? He kicks the guts. We will see it. It's the big up slam. We see it. It's over. It's a 1. It's a 2. It's not over. I'm sorry. I thought it would be it. He turns around. Andy slams. No, it doesn't slam the arm down, but stomps the hand for kicking out. I cannot believe it. That match. We saw at least a big up slam last week and we didn't saw it. That was unfortunately. But this week, finally we saw it. He gets up to the top rope, jumps for the frog splash but misses. Andy gets out of the way, grabs him, and a beautiful elbow. Another one. It's going to be a whole symphony of elbows, 3 elbows. Now turning him around, and the kicks to the guts and an elbow or a forearm to the head. Goes for the pin, but I don't think it's over. It's a 1, it's a 2, it's not a 3. He's still kicking out, and he cannot believe it. He's still trying. and misses the springboard. Richard Duke psyched him out. He thought Richard Duke got inside while Andy jumped to the outside, but Andy caught him with the mushroom stomp while Richard Duke got to the outside there, knee to the head, and again the beautiful knee jump there. And what is he now planning to do? Getting up Richard, but Richard sweeps the legs away, picks up Andy for himself, kicks him in, no, not in the guts, gets countered, but counters that and sweeps his legs again. Andy rolls out of the way of the dropkick, but gets caught by Richard Duke and gets thrown inside. A beautiful cartwheel by Richard Duke for the performance. He gets also back inside of the ring and hits the beautiful wheelbarrow. No, it's not a wheelbarrow, bulldog. Gets countered by Andy, and a beautiful roundhouse kick there by Andy. Picks him up, a hit, and another one hits the yes kicks, how everybody's going to say it. And the kick to the head, beautiful combination there by Andy. Throws him into the corner. He's going again for the super kick into the corner. Richard Duke could be out. Don't do it, Richard. You have to stay in there. It's a 1, it's a 2. Yes, it's just a 2 count. Just the 2 count. And Richard sweeps the legs away from Andy, goes for a pin. I told you, yes, it's just a 1 count. I didn't think that would be it. It would be embarrassing. Goes for a clothesline, but gets countered into a clothesline himself. Now Andy staying on the hand and just stepping onto the shoulder. He goes again for a ripcord high knee. And what is he planning to do? Richard crawls up the corner again, tries to kick Richard, but gets countered. Richard bounces off of Andy and turns him around for, how it looks like, a powerbomb, a beautiful powerbomb, blue thunderbolt if you want to say, and a beautiful suicide dive there by Richard Duke. He going all in, he's showing he's not an easy fight. He wants to prove to Max Zane he has to put up more to win the title off of him, if he wants to win the title. And now just stomping away on the hand, picking up Andy. It's a 3 count. What is he planning to do? Kick to the guts, a beautiful combination there, and it ends off with a knee to the side of the head. Picks him up again, better get inside. It's a 5 count of him. No, it's a 4 count. Throws him inside, gets himself also inside. No, gets to the top rope. What is he planning to do? Waiting for Andy to get up. Jumps, and a beautiful leg drop. Andy, I think, is busted open, and again the beautiful suicide dive. Didn't caught all of it at Andy, but still caught enough to take him down. What is he now planning to do? Getting him up, throwing him back inside. Just ended already, it's over. Andy cannot fight anymore. They're taunting his Richard Duke. Rolls in, a beautiful shotgun dropkick there. And he gets up to the ropes, of the help of the ropes, and now Richard caught him, but gets thrown over the top. Andy is still fighting on, he's not done yet. Gets to the top rope, and calling up Richard Duke. What is he planning to do? Jumps, and a beautiful stunner there from the top rope to the outside of the ring. Calling up Richard Duke. It could be over. It steals the maneuver, Dr. Teeth, by Richard Duke. And now what is he? I thought it would be some kind of knee drop, but no, it's just the disrespect. Here is the knee drop. Just a disrespect, showing, dusting off his feet, so to say. Again, how it looks like. Jumps over him, and the disrespect, just slightly hitting him in the head. I did the move before, so I know what I'm talking about when I say disrespect. And again we see the beautiful pop rocks by Richard Duke. It's a 6 count, better get inside. I don't want 2 double countouts this week. It's So better throw, yes, Andy gets thrown inside by Richard Duke. Richard also following up, it's an 8 count, but see, following up, hits the guts. Oh, we know what's coming! It's the big up slam! It's over, I'm sorry Andy, it's a 1, it's a 2, it's a 3. Richard Duke wins here tonight, shows off that he still is not done, even with how it's called. The annoyance, I would say, interruption of Max Zane. He is still not to give up even in a fight. We see that he won that last week. He lost because of Max Zane, but without the interference, he's still fighting on, giving it all. And now with the next match, we have a women's match. It's Sarah Ray against Astria Ref. I'm sorry if I say the last name wrong, but it's Astria. I'm 100% it's Astria. And Sarah Ryan. Sarah Ryan. I'm still trying to learn names. I know I do it for a long time now, but names are difficult. As I said, we also have still a stack card here tonight. The main event. Mayhem champion El Paprika is going against Damian Garcia. We all know him, we all love him, Damian Garcia. So it will be a big fight, an interesting fight for them both. So let's just continue with this match here, the women's match. Sarah Ryan against Astria Ref. I think it's Ref. I will see it. Somebody can correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's Ref. Sarah Ryan looks ready. We know she had many wins. Unfortunately, she didn't win in. I think she was in a tournament for the women's champion. Unfortunately, she didn't win that one. Skylar Viper won that one, and Tony Rose is also fighting for the women's title. It will be an interesting fight. It's 3 stages of hell next weekend on Saturday. 9th of September, 10th of September is the second night. 2 nights, Capture the Case, don't miss it. We have both women's Capture the Case. We have the world title, men's world title. It's an I Quit match between LC, my champion LC, Leo LC Carter, and Jesse Hardegg. Okay, then we have also the World Women's title. It's, like I said already, Skylar Viper against Tony Rose in a 3 stages of hell match. The first women's 3 stages of hell match we have here tonight. Not tonight here, but at Capture the Case. Then we have also the tag team titles will be defended. Triple Click is going against Hit Squad, and many more. But let's continue with this match here tonight. Here a beautiful shotgun dropkick started off by Astria, and now a double stomp, big kicks, further kicks, just trying to do more damage. Flicks the arm down, and now a beautiful dropkick to the back to Sarah. Was trying to do again. Just throws down the arm, gets to the top, not the top rope, the middle rope, jumps, a beautiful splash. Astria still currently dominating here in this match. What is he planning to do? Turns around and a beautiful drag down. I don't know what it is, but it's a drag down. And now gets sweep the legs away. Sarah picks her up for the back suplex. Beautiful maneuver there. Picks her up again. Goes how it looks like for. No, it's not a power. It's a pile driver to the head. I didn't see the pile driver in a long time. It's a beautiful maneuver here by Sarah Ryan. Beautiful maneuver, like it's put on the t-shirt there. She is the baddest here at Peep Wrestling. Now the knees to the head, 3 knees to the side of the head, to the temple, so to say. Astria rolls out of the way, grabs her, and now a beautiful bulldog there by Astria to Sarah. Picks her up again. She is not done yet. And a beautiful, so to say, X Factor, I would say. He goes for the pin. It could be over, but I don't think so. Yes, it's impressive. Just a 1 count. Astria a little bit shocked about it. He tries a suicide dive but gets countered. Sarah now on the upper hand. What she's planning to do? A forearm to the head, just showing off her strength. She's not done. Another one to the face. Beautiful, beautiful maneuver, just showing off the strength there. And now going for a reversed figure 4 leg lock. But Astria gets out of it. She is not done yet and runs up. A beautiful DDT, a slight tornado DDT, but a beautiful DDT. Tim is calling DDT. And now a head scissors takedown there by Astria to Sarah Ryan. Picks her up better, throw her inside, not into the barricades. I don't know if you noticed, but we repaired already the barricades on the other side after the Zack Adams Wilbur incidents, I would say. I still don't know if Zack Adams planned for that or it was by accident. It's a 9 count. Sarah runs inside. She doesn't want to be counted out. He gets kicked in the guts, but he's not done yet. A beautiful German suplex. And now a full Nelson suplex. What is now a headlocked German suplex by Sarah. 3 suplex. Strong suplex, so to say. And now a chop to the chest. Another one. And just showing off her strength, not giving up. Takes her hand down and now stomps onto the shoulder while the hand was twisted in. And again we see the stomps are just doing more and more damage to every single limb, every single body part. What is Sarah planning to do? Getting behind Astria, turns her around for the forearm to the head, or the elbow, better say, to the head. Yeah, I think it was more of an elbow. And now again a beautiful combination, but gets countered into a clothesline. Beautiful maneuver by Astria. Astria, not Astria. But Sarah not done yet. Counters with the elbows to the guts, to the stomach area, and picks her up. A beautiful, beautiful Olympic slam, I believe that was. She calling her up. What she planning to do? Calling up Astria. And now we see, no, it's not Astria counters it, but we see a beautiful cartwheel into the lariat. It could be over, it's a, okay, it takes some time, it's a 1, it's a 2, it's not a 3. Astria still kicking out of it like it's nothing. Now Sarah calling her up again. Astria slowly getting up, but no, gets countered again. Astria fast enough. Sarah with the springboard lariat to Astria. But what a maneuver by Astria. She's not giving up even if the odds are slightly against her there. And now we see the forearms to the back of the head. The head is stuck between the mat and the forearm, so to say. Sarah picking her up, but Astria countered with a jawbreaker. Turns her around and now a beautiful basement kick. A beautiful basement kick, a drop kick to the head, and now just twisting the arm there around. Picks her up again. Astria what's planning to do? Throws, no, not into the corner. Takes her out with a Judah throw. Now gets to the other side of the rope. Taunting Sarah there. Maybe calling her, gets back inside. I don't know what the maneuver was, just taunting. Throws Sarah into the ropes and a beautiful single leg drop kick. Now what's she planning to do? Sarah gets up with the help of the ropes and a beautiful head scissor takedown. She goes for a pin. It could be maybe over, but it's just a 1 count. Sarah showing off how good she is and just kicking out at 1. I cannot believe it. She is stronger than some men, I would even say, here tonight. And now what's planning to do? Gets back inside but gets caught. Sarah gets caught with again a head scissor takedown there. Astria not done, gets her up, puts her, no, not as Sarah fast enough with the elbows to the guts, and now Astria fast enough with the kicks to the guts. puts Sarah onto the ropes. What's she planning to do? Grabs Sarah, but gets thrown over the top rope. Sarah was ready for it. She gets to the top rope and waits for Astria. She just waits her to get up, jumps down with a beautiful elbow drop. That was like 3 meters or so, I don't know, but it was impressive. Now flipping her over for the knee to the head after the power bomb. Sarah just showing off her strength, showing that she is still dominant and should get a title chance. We still have the Interstar Championship that's on the line. We have the Women's World title that's defended next week, or the new Women's Champion will be crowned. Then what else do we have? We have, let's not forget, the Crash Course War Games match, because Joseph Sears wants a War Games match. I don't know why he wants that, so we will have a Capture the Case, a War Games match. And not to forget, we will have also the Ignite Championship. Max Zane against Richard Duke will be at Capture the Case. But let's get back here into the match. Sarah Ryan twists her arm around and stomps onto the shoulder, picks up Astria again, tries to turn her around, but Astria quick enough kick to the guts. Sarah faster and faster, and now turns her around for the sleeper hold, and she locked it. It's a tap out. It's a tap out. Sarah with the win here tonight against Astria, still dominating on the card. I don't think she ever lost a match here at PEP Wrestling, and just showing off she should hold the title at some point. And hopefully our GM Shane Roberts will make it happen at one point. But let's continue. We see here LC just turning up ready for his training. It's Jesse Hardy going from behind, takes him down, takes LC down, goes for the party poison there, by God. But LC gets out. Yes, that's my champion. Where is Babos? Why is not he standing there by LC? He's the security man, and LC is running away, and Jesse after him. Babos, go help out LC and take down Jesse Hardy. That was not needed. It's a mayhem show. I don't know what he's doing here at the Crash Course Hooligan. But let's continue here with Max Zane against Jason Wright. It's going to be an interesting match. Both of them very built persons, so it's going to be a hard-hitting match. It's like you put Brock Lesnar and John Cena against each other. Both of them weigh many pounds. Both of them have muscles over the whole body. That's exactly how it's here tonight. I know there will be a promo later here tonight from Trevor Dennis. He wants to talk about about next week. I promised him the match, or how it's called, for next week, an Extreme Rules match, and he will also talk about, I believe, about the Capture the Case, but we will see. And now what should be walking out here is Jason Wright. He was the Ignite champion till Richard Duke took over, and now is following around following around AOD, following around Trevor. Well, it was also Nathan Thunder, but Nathan Thunder said no, it's enough. I don't know if he just doesn't want to work with Trevor or doesn't want to work with Jason, right? I don't know what it is. Nathan just said, fuck you, he's out. And now Jason, Trevor, the only one in AOD, trying to slowly maybe either get a tag team title match, or both of them get a title match to show off they are still there. It's not done. They're not done yet. And we still have here tonight, after this match, we have the Capture the Case Redemption match. As I said, Smokey Davidson, Eve Heron and Lorelei will fight in that match to earn a spot in the Capture the Case. They all three already lost, but Shane was so kind and gives them again another one to fight for. Another one, hopefully they will, one of them will win. Maybe I don't even know who I want to win. But let's continue with this match. We still have a stacked card here tonight, so don't switch the channel. Still keep watching. And we start off with Jason with a shoulder block, but didn't get all of it. And now throws Max Zane to the other side, punch to the head, and another punch to the head. He goes to the apron, and now, by God, don't do it! A back suplex there by Jason right to Max Zane. What a beautiful maneuver right there. But Max Zane fast enough, gets upper hand again with a single arm power bomb there. And there on the outside, you have to remember 10 count, be careful. Throws him back inside of the ring, and now what they're planning to do, gets inside. Takes the ropes, but Jason fast enough to grab him before he could do the lariat. And just throwing punches against the back, double X punches. Finally, Max Zane is taken down. And now a beautiful combination there into the guts. Turns him around, runs the ropes. What is he planning to do? A big splash by Jason right there. And now he picks him up. For a deadlift military press, how it looks like. Just throws him down. That's like 2 meters, almost 3 meters if you throw him up. Gets to the middle rope but misses the big splash. Gets caught with a forearm to the head. Max Zane not giving up, runs to him, but Jason rose out of the knees and now picks him up. Deadlift, power slam there. Goes for the pin, but it's a rope break. There are large guys, so they have to get further away from the rope. And again we see the deadlift military press by Jason Wright, showing off the strength that he has here. And he picks up him again. Now what he's planning to do for a bear hug. It could be maybe over. Max Zane is struggling there. He cannot grab the ropes. They're a little too far away. But he counters with an elbow to the side of the head, to the neck. And double. And now again a clothesline there. He runs the ropes. Tries again for a lariat, but he's too slow. He's too slow for a rebound lariat. And Jason throws him into the ropes, misses, they collide, and now a beautiful throwaway suplex, I would say. Tries for a double X handle, but Max Zane fast enough, but not fast enough to do a move. Again, Jason right on the upper, and again the throwaway suplex there. Just throws around the opponent from one side of the ring to another. And what he's planning to do, but it doesn't matter what he was planning to do. Max Zane counters with a beautiful combination, a beautiful Judah throw by Jason right there. Jason gets to the top rope. He jumps down with the shoulder block from the apron, from the top rope to the outside, drags on the leg, picks up Max Zane, and no, doesn't throw him inside. Max Zane kicks the guts, picks up Jason Wright, and now a beautiful fall away slam there. What is he now planning to do? Picks him up for a side slam. Beautiful maneuver there by Jason Wright. Picks him up. It's just still a count. I think we are on a 5 count, so be aware of that. You know, it's a 6 count already. But Max Zane doesn't want to be counted out, runs back inside. Jason still taking the longer road, take more of a breather, but gets caught with a rolling thunder stunner. Beautiful maneuver there. Gets hit in the leg or the side there, and now gets picked up by Max Zane. But Jason just whiffs the weight around. And the beautiful Scorpion Death Drop. And now the beautiful discus lariat. He goes for the pin. I think it's over. It's a 1. It's a 2. It's just a 2. By God, I thought it would be over. He calls up Max Zane again. Will we see it again? No, it's not. It's the K360. He goes for a pin again. It's a 1. It's a 2. It's not a 3. Max Zane showing off his strength here tonight. Still fighting on. But Jason is ready for a deadlift power slam by him here. And now just stomping away. Maybe a little bit frustrated that it wasn't over after the K360, I believe was the move called. And a beautiful elbow drop. But the lights go out. Max Zane, I don't know who he paid for the lights to go out. But there we see he got the upper hand again. And a beautiful, no, he misses the moonsault. Jason rolls out of the way and tries to hit the neck breaker, but Max Zane fast enough takes him down. Jason again gets the upper hand, throws him in, no, not into the ropes. The rebound, clothesline, running the ropes, and a beautiful big splash there by Jason Wright. He goes to the outside, sees that Jason Wright also goes to the outside, so making his way to Max Zane there, turns him around, and we see a beautiful knee to the head by Jason. And now just stomping away on the legs. Well, you better get inside. It's a freak on. You cannot end the match out there. You can, but it's dangerous if you try to do it. And we see a beautiful, it's a long, I thought it would be already, but he's walking around like it's nothing. Jason showing off his strength with a beautiful delayed suplex. It's a 5 count. He picks him up again for the power deadlift, power slam onto the outside. There are maybe mats outside, but still it hurts like hell. It hurts like hell. It hurts like you're walking on concrete. A beautiful power bomb by Jason Wright. He caught Max Zane while he tried to do the Hurricane Rana, and now both of them back inside of the ring. And we know what's coming. The K360 by Jason Wright. He picks him up. If he hits, it's over. He throws him down, knee to the head. It's over. I'm sorry. It's over. It's a 1. It's a 2. It's a 3. Jason Wright won here that match. Is that the prediction for Capture the Case? I don't know. Maybe that's a strategy to keep the energy for next week. I don't know. But let's see. We're still going to have a few more matches here. 2 more matches. A promo we'll still also have. So it will be interesting. Don't switch the channels. And don't forget, we have also other shows. We have every Monday, we have Olympus, our developmental show with the stars like Taylor Matthew, Elliot Myers, and many more. And then we have on Tuesday nights Crash Course, the Blue Show. I don't want to say anymore to that. The stars like Shane Roberts, a star that I would like to have here at Mayhem, because who is he fighting there at Crash Course? He's fighting no names that cannot do anything. AJ Jenkins, wow. Jamie Taylor already lost against Shane Roberts, and Bo Turner. What has he done in his career to have a title match against Shane Roberts? But I will not say any more to that. But here we still have here the women's match for the Capture the Case, not case qualifier or redemption match, whatever you want to say. All 3 of them, in my opinion, deserve a spot in that match, in the Capture the Case, but only one can win it. Smokey Davidson here inside of the ring. She looks ready. Last week she lost against Amber Young, unfortunately tapped out for the Capture the Case qualifier, but here again another chance. Shane was so nice to give her another chance. And while I was talking about the show, I forgot one show. I don't know how I forgot the show that I am on. The main star of that show, Warzone. Warzone every Wednesday, Thursday night. Depends on I don't know what it exactly depends on, but it's either Wednesday. It's either Wednesday or Thursday night. And now the next one walking out is here, Eve Heron. And she, unfortunately, till now didn't have the best matches. Lost, I think, every match. It was first against Skylar Viper. Unfortunately, lost there, but Skylar is fighting for the world title, so it was a little bit clear that she would lose. Then she fought Tony Rose again. Tony Rose fighting for the world title, so maybe prediction that she lost again. But now here, if she wins tonight, that would catapult her career to the top. If she wins here tonight and wins the Capture the Case, because remember, the Capture the Case can be cashed in any time. Anytime. It doesn't matter when you're going to cash in. You still decide. It can be either before a match, after a match. It can be middle of match. It doesn't even have to be the world title. You can be extreme and go for the Mayhem title, for the Crash Course title, for whatever title. You can also go for the tag team titles if you want. But now here's the last one walking out, Laura Light. Okay, I wanted to say the alien, but she looks a little bit different, a little bit more angry after the loss last week. A little more angry, a little bit different attire here tonight. Looks very interesting. Maybe with this role change, she's going to win here tonight and be in the Capture the Case. And maybe even win the Capture Case, who knows. It would also catapult her to the top of the mountain, because she had many titles. She held many titles like the Interstar title and many other mid-card title from the SEW times, and now here at the Beep Wrestling times, trying to get a foot again here into the main card, so to say, into the picture. Is trying Lorelei after the title losses, but now we start off the match, the triple threat. It's an elimination match, the same match type that it's going to be at Capture the Case. Elimination, 6 man, woman will fight for it. And for the man, it will be 2 from Warzone, 2 from Crash Course, and 2 from Mayhem. And now in the ring we see Eve Heron against Lorelei. Eve Heron gets the upper hand but gets caught by Smokey Davidson. Smokey throws him into the ropes and a beautiful knee to the head, but gets caught by Lorelei here with a beautiful face plant and goes for the pin, but it's just a 1 count. It's not over, it's just a 1 count. It's too soon to get for a pin there. A beautiful head, but remember it's a triple threat, so any weapons go, as you see. Lorelei gets a table. Yes, the Dudley boys are calling, get the tables. And now what you plan to do? Smokey fast enough grabs Lorelei, tries to hit, not a clothesline but a Russian leg sweep there. And now gets thrown by Eve Heron. Eve Heron turns around, cartwheel, and a beautiful knee to the head. Lorelei taunting on the outside, waiting for her time, not going all in. Smokey unfortunately missed a suicide dive and a beautiful submission there by Lorelei. Eve Heron not giving up, still fighting on and on and on. That's what I like to see. What a beautiful roll around kick, and now gets thrown into the barricade. Lorelei also gets thrown into the barricade by Smokey. Yes, there we see it, and gets grabbed by Lorelei fast enough, kicking the guts. Smokey faster, kicking the guts. Throws Lorelei into the announce table right next to me. If you're wondering who the other 2 persons are with me commentary, it's the Spanish announcer and it's a German announcer. The German announcer Gudrich and the Spanish announcer Lorenzo here tonight. So we are stacked here tonight. And Eve Heron here with the beautiful headbutt goes for Smokey. She saw that Smokey tries to get a hand on her, and a beautiful headbutts to the hand. That's something I don't see a lot. He tries to choke her out and a headbutt to Smokey Davidson. And Eve should be maybe a little bit careful with the headbutts. She is going to be dizzy if she continues like that, the multiple headbutts. Lorelai gets inside of the ring, but gets taken down by Eve Harris. She goes for the pin. It's just a 1 count. Lorelai not giving up. And now kicks Smokey Davidson. Another kick to Eve Heron. And now takes down Eve Heron by the hair. Smokey grabs Lorelai with a beautiful elbow. And now the roundhouse springboard. But Eve Heron is ready. Turns her around for the headlock. DDT. What a maneuver there. Smokey rolls to the outside. Eve Heron. Beautiful. No, it's not. I thought it would be the Canadian Destroyer. But Lorelai just throws her over the top. And now what's planning to do? Grabs her arms. A beautiful electric chair. Goes for the pin. It's a 1. It's a 2. It's not a 3. It's not a 3. You don't know when it's going to end. Because nobody is going to break up. A beautiful split leg there by Smokey Davidson to Lorelai. And now just holding the leg there and a beautiful stomp there. A little bit disrespect with the taunting. She calling up Eve. Smokey is calling up Eve. What's she planning to do? Takes her. Oh, it's the Breaker. It's over for Eve. I'm sorry, it has to be over. It's a 1. It's a 2. It's not over. Impressive. Impressive. I thought with the Breaker it would be over. A beautiful big boot to Lorelai. Smokey Davidson on fire. No pun intended. Here tonight. Throws Lorelai also to the outside. She goes on the other side out. Doesn't want to be involved between Eve and Lorelai. But they both don't attack each other. They go for Smokey Davidson, the toughest opponent here tonight. And Eve just says, "Yeah, I will let them fight. Let me take a little breather. Let me take a little break." And a beautiful atomic drop and to the big boot. And now the Santon. What a beautiful combo. It's a 1. It's a 2. It's just a 2 count. It's not over. But the Smokey gets caught with a beautiful drop kick to the side of the head there from Eve. And now Eve is stretching out the arm of Lorelai. Gets turned around. What is the move? No, it's a bulldog onto the metal of the table. By God, but Smokey gets up like it's nothing. A beautiful head kick there by Lorelai. Lorelai resting onto the ropes there. Eve grabs Smokey. Beautiful headbutt there. But as I said, maybe be careful with the headbutt. You will be dizzy if you continue like that. A beautiful face plant. But it's just a 1. It's just a 1. It's not over. Lorelai kick to the head to Eve Heron. Goes next to Smokey. A beautiful chop there and now throws her to the outside. She also goes on the outside. She's not wasting any more time. It's a false count anywhere, so I thought it would be maybe a little bit faster, but the women's giving it all. They don't want fast matches. And a beautiful takedown, not military press, death press by Eve to Lorelai, calling up, taunting them both, but Smokey gets up. A beautiful leg combination there, and now a DDT. But Lorelai got up, hits Smokey Davidson, and now again the face plant there onto the outside. What's she planning to do? Throws her, yes, back inside of the ring, in the ring, and Eve Heron gets the upper and then throws also Lorelai inside of the ring. What's she planning to do? Grabbing a chair right there. We have 2 tables and a chair. It's like a double dater or whatever you want to say. And now Lorelai puts Eve on a rope, but Eve is fast enough. How it looks like, goes for a power bomb onto the metal of the table. She goes for the pin. It's a 1. It's a 2. I'm sorry. No, it's not. Lorelai is not out. She is still fighting on. And a beautiful knee to the head throws her down. Is Smokey Davidson. She calling her up. I know what's coming. It's a breaker by Smokey Davidson. Kick to the guts. No, it's not. It's a hammerlock DDT. She goes for a pin. It's a 1. It's a 2. It's a 3. Eve, I'm sorry, you're out. Lorelei and Smokey Davidson are the last two. Let's see who will get into the capture the case. Is it Lorelei or is it Smokey Davidson? Smokey currently in a hold of Lorelei. Is she going to tap out? No, she is not. She counters it with the elbows to the guts. And now what she planning to runs up clotheslines Lorelei over the top rope, grabbing the chair and also following up to the outside there. And hits also Lorelei over the head. I thought maybe Lorelei would be fast enough to break it up, but no, it's a 1, it's a 2. Lorelei not giving up. Show, I have to say, impressive performance by all three of them here tonight. Again, Smokey grabs the chair, but he's not fast enough. Lorelei grabs the chair out of her hand and hits, no, not on the back of the head. Smokey fast enough to counter it. And what we see there, a beautiful reverse Olympic slam there. Beautiful maneuver now, just flicking the leg back. What a maneuver, just doing more and more damage. Picking her up, a beautiful Judah throw and the elbow to the shoulder there. What is Smokey planning to do? She has somehow to take down Lorelei. It's not an easy fight, I have to say. Lorelei, as I said, have won many titles, and now the chair over the head to Smokey Davidson. It could be over. I'm sorry, Smokey. It's a 1. It's a 2. It's just a 2 count. It's just a 2 count. Smokey gets out of it last second. And now again grabbing the chair just over the back of the head onto the leg. The chair is broken. And now just throwing her down onto the ground. The back of the head is hitting the ground. It's dangerous maneuver here. Legs around the head and the beautiful elbow to the head. Picks up Smokey again. Throws her back inside of the ring. Smokey, what's she planning to do? No, she's not grabbing the chair. She is trying to pick up Smokey, but Smokey fast enough that it gave her the time to take a breather. Throws Lorelei into the ropes and beautiful SDO. Lorelei, with the help of the ropes, gets up into the corner, but gets caught with a knee to the guts and a beautiful alley-oop. She now goes for the pin. Smokey, it could be over. It's a 1, it's a 2, it's not over. It's a 3, it's not over, it's not a 3. What a maneuver there by Smokey. He turns her around. Is it again the beautiful 3 atomic drops? The number 2 was there and the number 3. But Lorelei gets the upper and turns around. Smokey Davidson picks her up for the electric chair and now goes for the pin there. 1, 2, it's not 3. How did she kick out of it? Both of them want to capture the case, but only one can do it. Again, the login. I think Smokey maybe tapping. She's struggling there. She is struggling there. Will Smokey tap out here tonight? Will Lorelei continue into the capture the case? Smokey is struggling very much, but she's not tapping. She's not giving up and gets out of the logout. It looks like elbow to the guts. Yes, she is. She's fighting back. I thought it could have been over. Runs and clotheslines over her over the top rope. What a match we have here tonight. An amazing match. And now what she planning to picks her up and a headlock DDT. That's what took out Eve Heron. Maybe it's also taking out Lorelei. It's a 1, it's a 2, it's a 3. Smokey Davidson is going to capture the case match. What a match. She will again face off Amber Young in that match. Will she maybe even win that match? Who knows? We will see next week. Next week is the final, is finally to capture the case. We will see who will be the holder of the case. But we still have the main event, so don't switch the channel like Mark Henry, my best friend, says. It's time for the main event. But before the main event, I forgot about the promo. Let's see what Trevor Dennis has to talk about.
Nathan Thunder, it's an absolute shame you couldn't make it to your match tonight. I hope it wasn't because you were too scared of shitty Zack Adams. Or maybe it was because you were afraid of having 2 ass kickings and back-to-back weeks of mayhem, first by Zack, and then by me.
Next week is an important week for your boy. I get to batter Nathan Thunder in an Extreme Rules match, and then the day after that, I go into the Capture the Case ladder match. I'm saying this for the Knee, the Dragon, the Prodigy, some Dominiguez guy I've never heard of, and even my own GM at the commentary desk. Oh man, how you doing, bud? This match, next Saturday,
I build my power, my empire, my throne upon the ladder I use to win Capture the Case. I'm going to sit upon my throne with a sickening smile as I watch all of you crumble with grief.
There's been multiple issues holding me back from being the man I know I am, and that man is superior to all you bozos in the crowd who think you could amount to anything even half as good as me. There's about 3 or 4 things I want to talk about that hold me back. It started with 2 men on the commentary desk.
One that tried insulting me to make his way to the top when he wasn't even half as good as me.
And then the other, he always said he had the best of intentions for me, but he always had his mind set on another. Those fools are gone from here. 3 things left holding me back. Then it was my so-called best friend. He tries to stay humble, to stay positive in all you bozos' minds, but I know what he did to get where he's at. He stuck a fucking hockey stick in my back to stop me from winning the world championship of this company. He stayed humble, but I know what you did to get where you are. But he's on Tuesdays, so we'll worry about him when the time comes. 2 things holding me back. Then there was you, Nathan. A blonde-haired Ryan Gosling from Wish came crawling to my feet, asking me to make him a star. I gave him my all. I gave him the tag title. I gave him everything to make him a star of this company. And what did he do? He stabbed me in the back.
I had the greatest plans for him, even though he was shit.
He's nothing but a little bitch. But when I batter you, when I absolutely end your career, Nathan, next week, there'll only be one thing holding me back.
What is he doing? He's attacking Jason Wright.
Nothing holding me back.
I cannot believe it. He just attacked. Does that mean it's over for AOD? Angels of Death, is it over? So maybe next week we also have another promo to talk about it, or on Twitter or whatever. I have to get an answer if it's really over between them. Like I already said it before the promo, it's time for the main event, like Mark Henry says, my best friend, Paprika, fighting against Damian Garcia. It's a match I wanted to see for a long time. Both of them good opponents. Both of them are my main eventers here. I don't have many main eventers here at Mayhem, but the two of them are the 2 of the best. And how it's called, we also have LC, but he's not fighting very much. He gets either taken out by how it's called, by Jesse Harley or whatever. He can't get a grip to have finally a match. But let's continue with this. My right hand man, so to say, Paprika, the Mayhem champion. The Mayhem champion here. is fighting against Damian Garcia. He unfortunately Damian lost last week to capture the case qualifier against Andy, and now is trying to still be in the main event. If he wins here tonight, maybe I will give him a Mayhem title shot, but he has to win here tonight. That's the important part about it. If he doesn't win, I cannot do nothing about it on here on Mayhem for him. But while we're on the topic of Mayhem, Shane, I know you're listening to me right now. And that's a question for Shane and maybe a few others who want to participate in this question. Who do you want? No, let's formulate the question a little bit different. Do you want Shane Roberts to be on Mayhem? That's the question. That's the question everybody wants to hear. Yeah, I want to hear some answers. Maybe leave a comment down or on Twitter, just add PEP Wrestling. Then we will see the answer. And maybe I will, because I am like the devil. I have always a card up my sleeve. I always know what to do. I'm often a few steps ahead of the most people. So be ready. Be ready. I'm not going to say he's 100% here. I'm not going to say, but I want to hear a few. Do you want Shane Roberts to be on Mayhem? Or do you want maybe Tyler Matthews on Mayhem? Or someone else? Just tag on Twitter. Who do you want to see be on Mayhem? I'm open to everything. Maybe even some youngster like the super youngster in quotes. But let's start here with the match. A punch to the head, and no, it's not. Paprika reverses it, gets back inside of the ring, but gets caught by Damian. But Damian gets kicked in the guts and now gets put onto the ropes. But Mark is in the way. I don't know what that was, Mark. Mark, that was not very nice. And again gets thrown in, not into the ropes, into the knee of Damian. Damian now throws into the corner, a beautiful forearm to the head, and now no, it's not. And Paprika fast enough, even for his age, he's fast enough to counter a few moves there, but gets thrown out. A beautiful cartwheel drop kick there by Damian Garcia, but gets caught with a jawbreaker and a beautiful full Nelson suplex. Paprika fast enough, showing off his strength. Doesn't matter what age you are, you still can be a champion, you still can be a fighter. Now just punches through onto the head, turns him around, and what is he planning to do? A kick into the guts, onto the chest also. Gets to the top rope. Damian tries to hit but misses, but that was enough to stun Paprika, so to say, to miss. Both of them missed the springboard. I don't know what's happening there, but the Paprika moves out of the way of the springboard, and now the old tactics, they work always. A beautiful pile driver by Paprika. As you see, the old tactics work better than those flashy jump around moves. And now we see a beautiful neck breaker there by Paprika. What is he planning to do? Picks him up. A Spice Valley driver. I forgot that he had that in his arsenal. And now a figure 4 leg drop, I would say. And again just hitting away with those punches, doing more and more damage, not giving up. What is he planning to do? Picking? No, it's not picking him up. Damian counters. If I thought it would be a second time for a Spice Valley driver. Turns him around and a beautiful knee to the face. 1, 2. It's just a 2 count. It could have been it, to be honest, with the force behind that knee. And he goes for the guillotine. Now it looks like, yes, it is. The guillotine is locked in. He's not very close to the ropes. Paprika is struggling in there, but not for long. He picks him up and drops him back down. What a maneuver there for Paprika to get out of the guillotine, and now throws Damien into the ropes and just a kitchen sink there to round it up. Calls him up. I like the signs in the background. Bold is beautiful. And now turns him around. A beautiful pop-up powerbomb, I would say. Is that 1, 2? It's just a 2 count. I cannot believe it. I thought it would be over, but Damien just shows why he's the main eventer here at Mayhem. And a knee to the head. A beautiful maneuver right there. Gets him up again. What a beautiful... And the playmaker, I believe it said. The MVP move right there. He gets to the top rope. And now a beautiful... No! Misses the moonsault. Damien got out of the way and now just pulling onto the mask. But Paprika not letting it happen. What's now going to happen? One forearm to the face. But that's not it. It's another forearm to the face by Damien Garcia. And now just getting on Paprika and hitting away with beautiful forearms to the head and a few punches. Picks up Paprika, what he's planning to do. Tries to turn him around, but Paprika fast enough to counter, but gets countered by Damien. And a beautiful springboard cutter by Damien right there. And just hitting away, doing more and more damage. It's an interesting fight here tonight. Doesn't pick him up, does more and more damage. You see there, he first with the legs, then with the punches to the head, and now what is he planning to? A basement dropkick. Beautiful maneuver right there. And now takes him again for the guillotine. It's locked in. It's locked in. It's not a rope break. But Paprika now knows what to do, gets out of it really quickly. He knows what to do, he knows how to get out. And a beautiful springboard enziguri. Damien rolls to the outside to take a breather. And while Paprika gets to the top rope, he saw it's too far to make a jump. And now, but gets caught by Damien with a leg drop. A leg drop guillotine, I believe it's called. When he's stuck between the ropes there. And now a beautiful frog splash, but Paprika rolls out of the way. That was some high jump there. And an arm drop, and now into the arm bar. It looks like stretching out the arm, but letting it go. Doesn't go for how it's called. At the arm lock. And goes for the pin. It's a 1, it's a 2, it's just a 2 count. Damien is not done. You have to put in more Paprika. I know you was the world champion. I know you're currently the Mayhem champion, but you still have to go. A beautiful neck breaker. But Damien rolls to the outside. Says, no, it's not over. I'm not letting it happen. Paprika goes to the outside, but gets caught by Damien. And Damien with the slaps, just disrespecting Paprika right there. And kick to the guts, picks him up for it looks like the powerbomb. No, it's not a powerbomb. Paprika with the punches to the head counters it, and a beautiful bulldog, not bulldog, stun dog millionaire. That's what the name was. And now again the figure 4 drop there. What is he planning to do? Maybe better get inside. It's a 5 count. He twists his arm around and now just dropping it back down. Picks him up again and throws him back inside. Yes, that's the right choice. It's a 7 count. Also get you back inside of the ring. Now calling up Damien. What are we going to see? He kicks him in the guts. A beautiful tiger driver. It's a 1. It's a 2. It's a 3. Paprika wins, of course, my right-hand man won here tonight. Beautiful maneuver right there. Beautiful, all of Mob won here tonight. Impressive by them. Let's continue the streak right there. But that's all for tonight. Thank you everyone for watching. Tweet